Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Sir Hemat and team members. I'm Muhammad Haziq, who will present for OSI model layer part on our final project. First, let's look on OSI model before understanding how I travel to different networks. OSI model consists of 7 layers which are perform a distinct purpose. When combined, each function contributes to enable a full computer-to-computer data communication. The seventh layer is application layer, which dependent on application layer protocols to function. It is used by a network application such as Chrome, Firefox, etc. The application layer locates communication partners, determines resource availability, and coordinates communication. Next, the data received from the application layer will be passed to the presentation layer in a form of characters and numbers for conversion to machine understandable binary format, where this function is called translation before data transmitted it. The layer can also handle the application layer encryption and decryption needs. The fifth layer is session layer for setting up and managing connection for enabling controls the dialogue between computers sending and receiving of data, followed by termination of connection between the local and remote application. Before session established, server perform authentication and authorization function. This layer can handle all the important logon or password validation. For the fourth layer, transportation layer control the data transfer from a process on a source machine to a process on a destination machine. It is hosted using single or multiple networks and maintains the quality of service function. The third layer is network layer that purposely for data transmission from one computer to another in a different network. The data unit is responsible for receiving frames from the data link layer and delivering them to the intended destination amount based on the addresses contained inside the frame. The network layer finds the destination by using logical addresses such as Internet Protocol. Next, the data package directly connected nodes are used to perform node-to-node data transfer where data is packaged into frames. The data layer also corrects errors that may have occurred at the physical layer. The data layer encompasses two sublayers of its own. It allows media access in upper layer of OSI by framing use media access control and error detection to control how they are placed and received from media. The logical link control provide flow and error control over the physical medium as well as identifies line protocols. The last layer is physical layer where signals are converted from binary sequence and transmitted over a local media. The signal can be electrical signals in case of copper cable line. Voltage pin configuration, cabling, and radio frequency are some examples of requirement. Physical resources such as network hub, cabling, repeater, network adapters, or modems can be found at the physical layer. Here is how OSI model layer lying behind a smooth functioning internet for data transmission.
For Part 2 scenario, students want to send message to their lecturer in Cobham College online learning portal. In this scenario, student will be the sender and lecturer will be receiver. First, student must open the application, which is their online learning system portal, and log into it. After that, we go to presentation layer, which is requires student to enter the message that he want to send the lecturer. And also in this presentation layer, it will perform data encrypt and compression. After that, we go to session layer, which is it will create two sessions between student and lecturer and select protocol. And then in the transport layer, when the data is delivered, the protocol that will be used was TCP. When the computer want to send data over TCP, first it need to establish a connection with the online learning system server. Once done, it will be ready to receive packet containing actual data. And then after that, it will go to network layer. Data received from transport layer is encapsulated with the source or and destination IP address, which is lecturer IP address. Lastly, it will go to physical layer, and the packet of data will be sent to the lecturer using crossover cable, and the packet of data will go through the same process but in backward order.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Ali, Numetrik B0321110451. Today I would like to present about submitting calculation. So let's get started. Given network prefix is 192.168.0.0/16. D is class C because if we look at this picture, the first octet value for class C is 192 until 233. Okay, there are 13 departments in UTM, which means there are 30 subnet for 13 different departments. So this is the formula to calculate subnet. 2pp minus 2, that is 2 over power bit minus 2 equal usable subnet. So this is using this formula we can find the borrow bit. Formula to find the number of hosts for each subnet is 2bl minus 2. That is 2 over power remaining host bit minus 2 equal usable host. So this is the calculation. So that each subnet has 2046 hosts. There are 30 subnet and it takes a long time to write the whole list subnet. So we wrote down until the IT center subnet. So this graph is we just list until 10. So subnet 10 is the 11 subnet which IT center address being assigned. So this 10 subnet actually is the 11 subnet. So this is network address, this is IP address, and this is broadcast address, which means 192.168.18.3 is the third available address in IT center subnet. Therefore, 192.168.18.3 our online learning system server is being assigned. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ugi bin Ahmad Ghazali, material number B032110.439. Today I want to present about TCP IP setting configuration. First, type ipconfig/all in the command prompt to set all internet detail. Second, type ipconfig/release in the command prompt to disconnect the internet. Third, search setting in the start menu. Fourth, go to the network and internet setting, then choose the Wi-Fi and click Change Adapter option button. Fifth, click on Wi-Fi button. Sixth, click on Properties button on the Wi-Fi we have been chosen. 7. Choose Internet Protocol version 4 TCP IPv4 and click the Properties button. For the last, select both use following IP address and DNS address which has been set. That's all. Thank you.